Hello, my name is Jonathan, and this is my digital story on how I want to integrate technology in the classroom. So, some of my goals would be I want to advance technology as much as possible. I want to use it in the classroom as much as possible. I want to integrate it into my lesson plan. I want to make it so that our assignments we can citate and we can always have resources readily available. And lastly, I want to teach them the guideline and teach them about the International Society of Technology and Education. I want them to know about these rules and guidelines that they should follow so that there's no harm done to them. So the first standard for educators will be to be a learner. Teachers always have to be up to date with these educational technology devices. They have to know how to use them because if they don't know how to use them, the kids don't know how to use them. Next, we have the leader. All teachers have to be leader. You're leading the generation, the next generation, the ones that's going to carry our will forward. You have them sitting in front of you in the classroom. Next, you have to be a model citizen. If you don't want things being said to you offline, don't say them online either. We have to keep neutrality and have fair debate, but not be mean or ruthless or rude. Next, we have collaborators. You have to collaborate and do different projects, have things done as groups, work with other people, see what they're doing different, and learn from those experiences. We also have designer. You can be a designer. You can design these things. You can work through them. Fourth, we have the facilitator. You have to facilitate these lesson plans, and you have to make it so that students can take ownership of their learning goals and outcomes with independent and group settings. And lastly, we have the analyst. As an educator, you have to analyze all your students. Not all of them learn the same. It's up to you to make sure you're giving them what they need so that they don't fail any exams. Next, we have key issue and trends that go along with this technology. First of all, coding. It's the language of the future. Look at Bitcoin, for example. Bitcoin is all coding. You code pages, and if you're lucky, you find a Bitcoin. It's more complicated than that, but that's the gist. Think about it. People are becoming millionaires off this. So if Bitcoin's the start of it, in the future, it might be even more and expand and grow. And next, we have to support students as creators. With the things like YouTube and Twitch and Twitter and Instagram, you are able to be famous just by being online, by having a presence on social media and on these technological forefronts. So you have to let your students explore their creative outlets. And next, we have the standards for students. Students have to be empowered learners. They have to take responsibility. They can use spell checks and grammar checks to make sure that their work is right. They have to be a model citizen by making sure that things that they don't want to be said to themselves, they don't say it to other people. They also have to construct their knowledge. They have to evaluate how accurate or how credible something is by checking maybe the URL or if it's a .org, .gov, .edu. Next, you have the designer. Students have to be able, students have design. They can make 2D or 3D objects that will help them. That they can do it and put in a 3D printer and see their stuff come to life. They also be a computational thinker, meaning they can collect data by using surveys or or asking questions online to see how people feel about things. They also be a creative communicator. They have to be able to use a blog, check blogs, and see they can check reviews on stuff. And lastly, to be a global collaborator. That's stuff such as social media, video games, playing with people from other countries, even though you're in your own state. Things like these are very important in technology, and they will be used all throughout. Fortnite's one of the biggest things right now, and it has people playing from all countries. And that right there is the final thing. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.